of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in... Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who's put quite the career together for himself here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league, occasional starting opportunities as well, and he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw deep at the best of them, but he's the type of guy.
He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way. And every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make the postseason run.
He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This a 39-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. Stays upright. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
And an Austin first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the defense recovers. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Armadillos and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Max Melton who held him down there. 1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. Escapes the defender. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for Boston. 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do we do? From the gun on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And they stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the rock.
And this one does not go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll run now on second down. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Back to
3.
throw. Here's Brissett. Dumped off to his running back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and
They sneak it with Brissett. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. The running back gets it on the draw. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means first down. All set to go now from the 35. Working on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Buda Baker there on the cover.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he got free. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The third down pass. Akeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This is our last play of the quarter. Carter here from the gun. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out second and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Rylands with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Armadillos returning their offense and this running back to the field. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. Finds the in route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards.
More play action here. Brissett. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
On the shotgun, Brissett. Connecting on the slant. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Took off with it again. Rolling into enemy territory. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Jump off top on his back. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Brissett to throw. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Armadillos and this running back headed back out for a new series. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That throw behind his intended target. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the coverage.
The gun. They'll give it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the sack. And the call himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense making its way back out now. All right, they're out in sacks. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He brushed him off with ease. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs from 37. Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to number 5. That's a gain of 5. Brings up
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense. That turnover will stand. Brissett with it on first. He's got some air into this one, deep down the middle. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's 2nd down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Brissett. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. Their offense ready to take the field now. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
On the deep ball.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd down from the gun. Still on his feet. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Pinion on now to send this away. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, Brissett. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
2nd
10.
down. Here's Brissett again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
7-yard loss.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. They take over on offense now, pretty late in this first half. Little time remaining. Let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Cardinals grab it. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always opening up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket. He's going to have to.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
17. Armadillos 3.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. That count runs their offense. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Looking to throw here. Now he takes it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is the rookie first-round draft pick, Matthew Golden. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Armadillos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Here's a dive up the middle. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. They really need some choke yardage here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
Third and long for him here. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now an inside give to Carter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. From the pistol, Brissett. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable to find enough space for a completion.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Carter again. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Brought in right side. And he'll go down here at the 16. So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. This offense ready to get going again now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. To throw here on 1st down. He takes it himself. He dodged the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Carter up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, Brissett. Harrison secures this left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's
and that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They'll throw here on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown. The Armadillos shrinking the lead some in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Armadillos cut the lead down to 10.
20. Armadillos 10.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a 2-score game as they start this drive out. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Now it's Brissett. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's Brissett to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. Shotgun now for Brissett. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Armadillos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll run here on first down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Back to pass on first and 10.
Taken down back at the 30.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this run's good for a 9-yard pickup. Still leaves him short. That brings up 4th down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. He's making a bid for it. Escapes a defender. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
47-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. It's his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
A gain of 10 yards.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. We've set it down from 37. Running it with Carter. Shoots away from one. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They run it again with Carter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Brissett with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Throwing now, Brissett. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. They try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd and long for him here. The Armadillos setting out their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Brissett now on 1st and 10. Lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Brissett looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to...
They want him again, and he goes down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. Well, you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in their record books right now.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. Drive play straight ahead. Fights his way through a tackle. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd down, looking for options. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. Escapes the defender. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Oh, he's keeping it again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Armadillos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Armadillos 20.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away.
Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Going play action here. Brissett. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Setting up the screen. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature. Because the 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense headed back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Airing it out to start this drive. He's running with it. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Armadillos trail by a field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's a design run. Here, he's past the 30, and he gets this one down to the 27. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. To throw. Cut near the goal line. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. He keeps this one himself. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Armadillos jump in front late. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here he is to throw. Catch made by Carter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. He'll look to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing now. Well, it's free again! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, they'll run. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back-to-back carries here. Shoots away from one. He will have the first down there, and they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout.
1st and goal. And
they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. That's a quarterback run here. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Armadillos are your winners as we say so long from Glendale.